Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a quick recap video on UFC 252, the main fights: JDS versus Rosenstrike, Sugar Sean OMalley versus Chito Vera, and Daniel Cormier versus Stipe Miocic. So let's start with JDS versus Rosenstrike. Well, I gotta say that JDS looked really good. The fight was very competitive. It was a striking chess match. It was pretty much a matter of who landed first and who inflicted big damage first. I thought JDS looked fast. I thought his timing was good. His reflexes were good. He definitely was giving Rosenstrike issues, but Rosenstrike got the better of that last exchange. JDS almost caught him at the same time. I believe it was like a check hook. Jairzinho swarming when he was hurt, ending the fight. The sportsmanship at the end was incredible. Love seeing that. Great fight. Rosenstrike caught JDS. Moving on to Sugar Sean OMalley versus Chito Vera. This was supposed to be a great fight. I was expecting it to be competitive. Sean OMalley looked smooth early on. He did look in control. He was throwing a lot of feints, had Chito Vera on his toes. It looked like to me OMalley was winning. At some point in the fight, he hurt his leg, and it was pretty evident. He couldn't put weight on it. He looked like he was trying to hide how injured he was. I think the fact that his leg was injured and he couldn't really stand on it led to the fight hitting the mat. Chito Vera got on top, attacked, landed a really vicious elbow. The follow-up shots didn't really look like they connected hard, but nonetheless, the ref stopped the fight. Maybe the ref understood that OMalley was compromised. Who knows? I guess we'll get more information on that. Tough break for OMalley. A win is a win, I guess, for Vera. He moves on. But in my honest opinion, if OMalley wasn't injured, I think that fight would have looked a lot different. Now moving on to Stipe Miocic versus Daniel Cormier. Damn, these guys are so evenly matched. Another fantastic competitive fight. These guys were just tagging each other, clobbering each other. Stipe has a tremendous chin. He took so many right hands from DC. Those over the top, looping, hard right hands. Part of that was Stipe rolling with those punches, but still, again, great chin. Stipe overall looked quicker than DC, but DC's counters were on point, so fast. Miocic was really smart with nullifying DC's clinch game and not allowing that same finish where DC holds the back of your head and clips you with that short right. In the fight, Stipe actually held his wrist. Another great strategy by Stipe, hurting DC against the cage, clinching up with him, getting underhooks, holding his arms up high, which basically neutralized DC's grappling. Daniel himself said in the post-fight he wasn't expecting that. He knows these positions, but I believe it caught him off guard. Good leg kicks by DC, good leg kicks by Stipe also. Miocic was working the body, great work there, landing that same left to the body. Not as often though, because I think he knew that DC was prepared for it. He could have got caught with a counter. Let's talk about the eye poke now. They both poked each other in this fight, which is insane given the issues in the last fights, but DC got the worst of those exchanges as far as eye pokes. For sure he was compromised as a result. You can see that his eye was jacked up and he clearly couldn't see out of it. I'm not going to say that that entirely cost him the fight because that would be taken away from Stipe. Stipe won. He was the better man tonight, but you can't honestly say that not being able to see out of one eye is zero factor. In the post-fight interview, DC pretty much confirmed he is done. He doesn't intend to fight again unless it's for a title, and that seems really unlikely at this point. So happy retirement to Daniel Cormier, one of the best to ever do it, period. What a competitor, what a warrior. It's been a pleasure watching him compete throughout these years, and Stipe Miocic, without question, the greatest UFC heavyweight of all time, and arguably the best heavyweight ever, period. Anyway guys, thanks for watching this segment. Let me know what you thought about these fights in the comment section. If you enjoyed this recap video and this is your first time at the channel, consider subscribing, like and share. Appreciate you guys, and until the next one, take care.